Hey guys, Team Urban obviously here bringing you guys a new Pokemon video, and as you can see from this, it's not me in this game, it's actually Nick and Dennis, my two friends, and this is actually the Monotype tournament setup. So we're just testing out some stuff, testing out Pokemon coverage, stuff like that, because you're going to need a large amount of coverage to be able to play in these matches, since you don't know what you're going to be up against. We have quite a variety of dudes, so we got to try to figure out, have coverage for everything. And within those monotypes, there's also people with, tons of other types, so it's good. But yeah, Nick wanted me to really post this. Dennis gave permission, so here it is. I'm going to do comms for it. This is actually my second attempt, seeing as how the first attempt was ruined by the phone. So thank you, phone. Actually, I should turn off my ringer, shouldn't I? Let's do that. I don't know if that's my ringer. There we go. Turned off my ringer, so no problems. So he's going to start off with the Skamari, and Nick's going to actually start off with the Crobat so he can get the taunt off. It was a nice predict by Nick, but though, even if it was a bad predict, Nick does have the U-turn on this, as you can see there, because he's just going to get out of there, and there's no reason to fight Skamari. And if it was bad predict, he could just did that anyways and went out to any Pokemon that he wanted to and do a little bit of damage. So he's going to go out to Scolipede, and Skamari's actually going to use the Brave Bird, which I'm not sure about because I think he should have went with Spikes or something like... Oh, he couldn't because of the taunt, so he had to go with the Brave Bird there. And leaves the Scolipede at 8 HP. So Scolipede not doing so well right here. But he's actually going to get the withdraw from the Skamari instead of Skamari keep fighting and send out the Charizard, which is actually Dennis's Mega Pokemon. So Scolipede's going to go for the Protect, get the speed boost. The Protect didn't work, so in my opinion, Nick again should have went with the Protect so he can get the +2 speed on whatever Pokemon he puts out. And the Charizard would just be, pretty much useless here. So he's going to get the Drought off because he goes into the Y. Just the better of the two, in my opinion, anyways. So he's going to get out of there. And he's actually going to go out to the Tentacruel. Take whatever fire move it can use, but it uses Hidden Power. And I'm not fully sure what type that Hidden Power is. But I know what types it's not because of the fact of who he hit. And it did specific, didn't be super effective or not very effective. So he's going to go back out with the Skamari. He's going to use the Scald here and actually get the burn on the first Scald. That seems pretty good. And Skamari's just going to heal up, but the burn's going to do more than what the leftovers can actually help him with. And then the Tentacruel is going to use Scald again, and this Skamari is just going to start dying to this burn and to the Scald. He goes with the Spikes, just trying to set something up, but what Dennis, I don't know if he knew or didn't know, but Tentacruel actually has Rapid Spin on it. Nick bred all these Pokemon pretty much himself. I helped him a little bit, but I mean, it was all him putting all the moves on and everything, so I gotta give him credit for that. And there's the Rapid Spin, going to get rid of those Spikes. And he's not going to throw down more Spikes. He's actually going to go with the Brave Bird, even though he's on fire. Maybe because he thought he was just going to be killed this turn. But Nick did a pretty good move there, Rapid Spinning. And Skamari's going to hurt himself and heal up a little bit and just die. This match is pretty long, I gotta tell you. Which you probably see from the time of the video, but... it's a pretty intense match, and they both have pretty stally teams. That's the main reason why. So this the Skamari is going to go down to that Scald. Sunlight is gone, which helps out Nick a lot because he doesn't have a Sun team. So here comes Dragonite, and Nick's not really sure what kind of Dragonite this is, so he's going to go with the Scald to try to get the burn. And as you can see with that multi-scale, it's just not going to do anything. But he uses the light screen, so now Nick knows that this is annoying Dragonite. This is not the Dragonite that he wants to be fighting. This is not the Dragonite that anybody wants to be fighting, because it's incredibly annoying to fight this thing. So, Nick's going to go up to almost full life. He's going to go with the Scald again. He's just trying to get the burn, but instead, he gets the huge crit. Oh man, does so much damage. Dragonite goes with the Thunder Wave. This Dragonite is actually pretty slow, and you'll see that here in a second, because This Tentacruel's only +1, and it's paralyzed, and somehow it's faster than the Dragonite still. So this Dragonite is really slow, really tanky, and it's just going to take these Scalds, in which Nick's not trying to really do anything with it. He's just trying to get the burn off, so that way this thing can start melting and not be able to be on its multi-scale at any time. Unless it has Roost. I'm not sure if it has Roost. I think he uses all 4 moves in this match, but I'm not sure. The other one could be Roost. So he's going to go out. He's going to go out to his Tropius, but luckily Nick actually went with the Toxic here instead of the Leech Seed. Because if he would have went with the Leech Seed, of course, it wouldn't have done anything to Tropius, seeing as how he's grass also, and you can't see grass. So he's going to poison it, and that's just going to slowly, slowly kill this Tropius. As Tropius starts fighting the Venusaur. Goes with the Giga Drain just because, you know, maybe to protect a switch or something like that, just to do some damage. And he's actually going to go with the Body Slam. I'm not sure why he's not running Air Slash or something like that. There goes the light screen. He's going to go with the Leech Seed, just trying to predict. But Tropius is here to stay. He's going to even go out with the Substitute now. And I don't like the Substitute play because he did lose some of his life and puts him in a dangerous situation. But he does have that berry on him. He's going to heal up on the berry and get it back via Harvest with that 50% chance. If the sun was out, it would be 100% chance. It would be really good. I see the synergy there. I like it. I like it. So he's going to go with the Body Slam. And the Body Slam's just, yeah, Venusaur's like, meh, that's fine. And he's going to eat the berry again because it goes under with that poison. But he is not going to return it anymore. So he's going to Giga Drain again just to do a little bit more damage. Maybe try to push him over the edge just a little bit. But it's not going to break the Substitute. So Tropius is going to continue to go with Body Slam. But here he actually gets the paralysis on the Venusaur, making the Venusaur even slower. Though it was faster than Tropius in the first place. Still a pain for Nick to have this slow Venusaur now. So he's going to go with the Body Slam again. And Venusaur is just like, meh. Goes with the Toxic, trying to predict the switch, because it's either it's going to die from the Toxic this turn, or he's going to switch, and that Pokemon's going to get Toxic, and Nick will be in an okay position. So as you can tell, I didn't mention at the beginning, but Nick's actually using Poison, and Dennis is actually using Flying, which you could have probably told from the screen, but he goes with the Fire Blast, which I don't think would have killed the Mega Venusaur. Of course, it has that thick fat, but he actually gets the crit. So we're going to have a crit counter right now. So that's crit number 1. So he goes out with the Tentacruel. Dennis goes with the Fire Blast again, and actually almost kills the Tentacruel because crit number 2. So we're at 2 crits now. Nick's going to go with the Scald, hopefully to try to get the burn or something like that. It doesn't really do too much. I mean, the sun is out, and also this Tentacruel's not very strong in the special attack. And he's going to go with the Fire Blast again and actually take out the Tentacruel. I think maybe he should have went with a different move, just save the PP on that Fire Blast, but in the end, it doesn't really matter. So Nick's going to go out with Gengar, and he's going to throw out the Substitute. So the Substitute is just going to stop him from being able to die from this Fire Blast. And our crit counter is just going to tick up to 3. So 3 out of 4 Fire Blasts have been crits, which is just insane, and I don't really understand how that could happen. So Nick's going to go with the Disable. Of course, he probably only has 1 Fire Blast left, so he's not going to use it. He goes with the Hidden Power, which I still don't know what type it is, because it's not very effective against Gengar either, so I'm just completely confused on what type it is. I don't know. Gengar, of course, is going to heal up and use the Shadow Ball and not be able to kill it. So he's going to use the Hidden Power again, because I don't think he might... No, he should have 1 more Fire Blast. But Gengar's going to heal up and use another Shadow Ball here. And going to be able to take out that Charizard. So Charizard Y is down, the sun is gone. So any Sun Team Tactics out the window. He's going to throw Honchkrow here. Honchkrow pretty good in Pokemon. Gengar's not going to want to fight this thing. He's going to run away. And here comes a Toxicroak, which is an okay choice, though I'm not sure how I feel about it. So he's going to go with the Drain Punch, which is neutral against the Honchkrow, and it does a ton of damage. And he's going to use the Foul Play, which I don't like here. I don't know if he's running any bird moves, because the superior choice there would have probably been, you know, Brave Bird or something like, even Wing Attack would have been the superior choice there. It probably killed this Toxicroak in one hit. Toxicroak is not very tanky. It's actually pretty weak Pokemon, but it can do a ton of damage. He's going to go with the Drain Punch against the multi-scale of this Dragonite, and Dragonite's just, he's not having any of it. He's not interested. He doesn't think it's cool. He's just going to go with the Dragon Tail and actually kill the Toxicroak. So, yeah, Dragonite wasn't a fan of Toxicroak in the first place. He's going to heal up and go back to pretty much full life. And here comes Scolipede. And Scolipede, not doing so well himself. He's at 8. He's going to go with the Protect. Probably superior choice would have been go with the attack move and try to take out, do some damage to the Dragonite, but I mean, in the end, I guess it doesn't really matter, because he's at such low life now. So he's gonna go with the Sword Dance, maybe hoping that the Dragonite would go and do something that wasn't Dragon Tail, but it does. He goes with the Dragon Tail, so Sword Dance doesn't work here, and down goes Scolipede. So Nick's gonna send out his Gengar, which is his only other Pokemon, I believe, besides Crobat. So he's going to use Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball does actually pretty good amount of damage, but he's just going to take the Dragon Tail and go down anyway. And Gengar is not liking that at all. So this Dragonite's going to heal up a little bit more, and he's going to send out his Crobat. And Crobat's going to taunt so it doesn't get paralyzed or anything like that. And that way Dragon Tail's the only thing that can hit this, because he does not want to be slower than any of his Pokemon, and he does not want to be anything besides hitting this Dragonite every turn and taking Dragon Tails, which he knows this is tanky, so it's not going to do a lot. And look how much damage that did. That was pretty good damage. The Dragon Tail incomes and it does okay damage, but he's going to heal up with that Black Sludge. Be able to be in a good position here to slowly fight this Dragonite, unless the Dragonite actually has Roost. Because in the case that it has Roost, this battle is going to take 10 times longer. And yeah, so he goes with another Dragon Tail here. And of course, Nick can tell how much damage this thing's doing every single time, but they're both going to heal up on their respective heal items, and the taunt wore off, so Nick's gonna obviously taunt again. We'll see what he does. He actually goes for the Thunder Wave. I would have went with the Dragon Tail there, just because you know he's going to taunt you again. You know that taunt is coming, so he's going to actually Roost with the Crobat. So now we're pretty much back at midline again. And yeah, very, very fun. So he's going to Dragon Tail once again. They're both going to heal up on their respective heal up items. And yeah, this is beginning to be fun. So he's going to Brave Bird here. Going to be able to do some damage. I'm not sure what other moves he runs, what his last move, maybe Toxic, something like that. No, because he would have used Toxic, so I don't know what Crobat's last move is. I have no idea. I don't even know what it would be. So they're both going to heal up once again. But the taunt wore off. Nick's going to taunt again. So Dennis should have went with the Dragon Tail here, and he did, but Crobat actually moved out of the way, so it didn't actually matter in the end, because Crobat just moved. And here comes another Brave Bird. Will this one take out the Dragonite, or will the chess match continue? No, the Dragonite is finally dead. Tanky Dragonite, annoying Dragonite. What can you do? So now Dennis is down to his last Pokemon, which is his Togekiss. And Togekiss can be really, really annoying. Nick has to taunt this thing right away before it starts using its Nasty Plot or Thunder Wave, and actually goes with the Nasty Plot, knowing it can take a hit from this Crobat. Nick's gonna roost because he doesn't know how much or what moves or how much damage this Togekiss is gonna do, because it can have pretty wide variety of moves, but it goes with the Air Slash and actually misses, so Nick's gonna be able to go back to full life. So it's full life Crobat versus full life Togekiss match on. So he's gonna go with the Brave Bird here, and Togekiss is actually pretty tanky Pokemon. It does quite a bit, but not as much, I think, as Nick would have hoped it would do. So that Air Slash actually did a lot more than Dragon Tail was doing. Togekiss's taunt already wore off, so he's gonna have to taunt this thing again. And Togekiss is just gonna go with the Air Slash. He's not gonna try any of that. You know, Crobat's gonna continue healing and continue to slowly take out this Togekiss here. If this video goes any longer, I'm going to have to stop it and just tell you guys what happens. So, the Air Slash hits, brings him down again. He's going to heal up on his heal, and he's going to go with the Brave Bird. I'm not sure what item this Togekiss is running, because it's kind of hard to tell. Oh, and he actually gets the crit, so Nick knows that with the next Brave Bird that he could take it out if he doesn't die from this Air Slash. Oh, and 11 HP remaining. So what's Nick's gonna do here? Nick's just gonna go with the Brave Bird. We're gonna see the Protect here, and yeah, that's all she wrote. Nick's gonna win by the skin of his teeth on this with this Poison team. Pretty good match. And there you go. That's the end of it. And I know Nick wouldn't want me to tell you guys this, but I'm going to tell you anyways that I ended up 6-0ing Nick, which he wasn't a big fan of. He has one gaping weakness, and I kind of know that because him and I worked on our teams together, and yeah, I knew what his weakness was. I went with it, and literally he couldn't do anything, and I swept this team with one Pokemon. I used 3 Pokemon through the whole match and swept his team. So, yeah, it was pretty awesome. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure you guys rate, subscribe, comment. Make sure you subscribe, definitely, and tell your friends, because I'm going to be posting all the videos from the tournament, all the videos I can get my hands on, and so you guys can see and check out this Monotype tournament, which is a ton of fun. So, I'll see you guys later.